Greetings, mortals, peers, and queers. Paul Pelosi, husband of Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the House, is undergoing brain surgery after being attacked with a hammer in his home, report says. According to the U.S. Capitol Police, Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi was in Washington, D.C. with her protective detail at the time of the attack, which occurred at the couple's San Francisco home. Paul Pelosi, the husband of Speaker, is reportedly undergoing brain surgery hours after being attacked by an intruder at the couple's San Francisco home early Friday morning. NBC Bay Area reports that Paul was, quote, taken to Zuckerberg San Francisco General Hospital to undergo brain surgery, end quote. As of Friday afternoon, with a source telling the outlet that he was in stable condition after being treated for facial injuries. The outlet further reports that the Secret Service agents were stationed at the hospital as well. In a statement issued Friday morning, the Speaker's spokesperson said that Paul was expected to make a full recovery after the intruder broke in to the couple's home early Friday morning, reportedly in search of the House Speaker. Armed with a hammer, they were unable to locate, so they instead violently attacked Paul, who's 82 years old, who was in the residence. CNN correspondent Jamie Gangle reports that the intruder confronted the Speaker's husband and shouted, "Where is Nancy? Where is Nancy?" Sources told Gangle that the assailant also tried to tie Paul up and await Nancy's return. According to the U.S. Capitol Police, Nancy, 82, retire, you old bitch! Sorry. Nancy, 82, was in Washington with her protective detail at the time of the attack. Anyways, so, yeah. Obviously, the right is going to try and say that someone attacked the Speaker of the House for totally non-political and normal reasons. But obviously, we can expect to see an increase in violence from the right, as that seems to be their tactic. You know, their goal is to foster stochastic violence, which is to say, they fearmonger and they radicalize their base as much as possible. And then their base, independently of them, will then go and do a violent action, acting on all of the words. We saw this with that mass shooter who was talking about the Great Replacement Theory that Tucker Carlson has been pushing for the past couple of years pretty heavily. They're going... that is the way that these politicians are getting away with it, is they will fearmonger, they will radicalize, but because they're not the ones to give the specific orders to that specific person to go do that specific thing, therefore they cannot be held liable, even though we all know what they're doing. The right has obviously made Nancy Pelosi into a target, a figure of much hate. It was only a matter of time where their radicalizing rhetoric and fear-mongering was going to incite some sort of violence, and we are now seeing that in full. That said, 82 years old. Holy shit, she should be retired. Go to a home. With that, support me on Patreon, join the Discord, and follow for more daily videos. And with that, y'all have a good evening.